All right, everybody come in, hurry up, quiet down. Before we get on to the grades, we're gonna start off with a little science experiment of something I already went over 1,000 times. What happens when you take bad WWE creative and you mix it in with the inability to make new WWE stars and stir it up? You get the worst SmackDown ratings of all time. A pile of that! Get your ass to the front of the class. Report card is due, and from the looks of it, you got more F's than Mississippi.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, it doesn't make sense, right? Well, now you see how I feel, because the booking doesn't make sense either. Sit down, shut up. Class is in session. Now, we all know Triple H doesn't think the internet is real, and we all know he has to act like he's blind and doesn't see or hear anything that's going on. Well, it's hard to ignore the elephant that's in this room. Shout out to F4W Online that says Friday night's WWE Crackdown episode averaged 1.03 million viewers on the USA Network, down 19% from the previous week. It's the lowest audience total the show has done since returning to the USA Network, and is the lowest overall number for Crackdown since November 29th, 2023. Man, I told y'all in a previous video that SmackDown ratings were as low as a crackhead credit score. Man, SmackDown ratings are as low as the chances of that same crackhead hitting the lottery next week. It's embarrassing. And they want us to pay $30 for crown fools, but I got something else in mind. First match we got coming up is John Cena versus AJ Styles, and I give this an F. But not just that, we gotta give it a FORGOT for forgot to book a storyline for this crap. AJ Styles goes on Raw on Netflix, gets on top of the table, and says, oh, we don't need a storyline. It books itself. What a load of crap. Lazy Levesque added again. This is the most laziest thing I've seen in my life. What is this dude doing in a gorilla position besides catching up on sleep? And it's making me think of a certain song, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Cue the music. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lazy Levesque. The booking is poop. John Cena last year has been one of the biggest botches in professional wrestling, and there's literally no excuse for this. WWE has an extremely hard time of curating new stars. We talk about it all the time. But even with that, you still have people like Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Gunther. You got Dominic Mysterio you can even throw in there, even though he's having a horrible IC title run. You got Trick Williams, Oba Femi, Ethan Page, Ricky Starks. You got people that's coming up in the ranks. And still, John Cena last year, he can't pass the torch to nobody, dog. Him facing AJ Styles at Crown Fools makes the name fitting more than anything. I love AJ Styles, let me get that right. First ballot Hall of Famer is nothing to talk about. But John Cena facing AJ Styles does absolutely nothing for the generation we need to go to moving forward. John Cena should have been fought Braun Breaker. I would not understand why John Cena is not fighting Braun Breaker in his last year. Okay, you're gonna end the year off with Gunther. Okay, we're cool with that. The cat's out the bag. John Cena shouldn't have fought Ron Killings twice. You buried Ron Killings, and you did nothing with John Cena fighting that man twice. John Cena fought Cody Rhodes twice. One of them was the worst main events in WrestleMania history. This has been a complete botch fest. This match can't get nothing but an F. A lack of storyline, a lack of creative development, a lack of entertainment, a lack of brain cells in every single person that was wants to call themselves creative in WWE. This is the most infuriating thing you could ever imagine, dog. Now, John Cena versus AJ Styles is causing a lot of conversation online, and one of the main questions is, does WWE really think John Cena versus AJ Styles is gonna help TKO get out of $3 billion a while? John Cena versus AJ, please. The storyline is missing like AJ Lee. Does WWE really think John Cena versus AJ Styles at Crown Fools is gonna help TKO get out of $3 billion a while? It ain't gonna help him get out of the $3 billion of debt. This ad is brought to you because of the $3 billion of debt. T-shirt is here, man, exclusively on BobbyMonsoon.com. The $3 billion of debt T-shirt, man. I want to thank everyone who purchased the Paula Vick merchandise. I want to thank everyone watching and supporting the channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The channel is nothing without you, man. BobbyMonsoon.com. $3 billion of debt T-shirt. Now back to the content. Next, you got the Kadoki Warriors versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and I give this an F. It makes me fake cry like Io Sky. Yo, this is the worst storyline in WWE right now. You got Io Sky, the winner of the Oscar the Grouch Award for the trash acting she been doing every single week. These fake cries. My best friend. Kabuki Warrior. I love Io Sky working the ring. I love Io Sky when she was with Damage Control. I hate this version of Io Sky, dog. Seriously. Rhea Ripley, dog. She's gonna be in Australia, dog. She's gonna be over with the crowd. There is no other direction for her. None. But a tag team match with cringe storylines, dog. Like, come on. Everyone in this ring is better than this. Asuka's better than this. Kairi Sane better than this. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, everyone is better than the crap storyline they've been given a push. This is embarrassing, dog. And I'm always on WWE Creative because it's their fault. We all know all four of these women are going to put on a good in-ring match. Like we always say, in-ring is not the issue. It's never the issue. That's not the problem. This storyline sucks to high hell, dog. I watch this show every week and I still don't know what's going on. Asuka's mad at Io Sky. Why? Because she's friends with Rhea Ripley. Why does she care? I don't know. Kairi Sane is attacking Io Sky, but after she's doing it, she's so heartbroken. Why? I don't know. I don't know what is going on, but I hope to God that this Saturday, this storyline stays in Australia. Next, you got Big Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns, and I'm gonna give this a C. I'm gonna give this a C. I know some of y'all surprised, but man, I gotta be real. Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns, I think, was it trash in Paris. They had a great match, dog. They started off that PLE. I was excited, man. I was hyped. I think Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns have great chemistry in the ring. Even though we didn't like the tribal feet version of Roman Reigns where he's getting his shoes took left and right, looking like a jobber left and right. Man, I can't say this doesn't have storyline that's being built in it. This actually has some storyline. Roman Reigns been beefing with The Vision, beefing with Seth Rollins. He got beef with everybody. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman. Okay, that's a story. Gaslight and Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso. Okay, it's a story. It actually was the thing that saved Raw on Netflix a few days ago from being another torture chamber of a show. I'm liking what Roman Reigns is doing with the Usos Usos. I'm wanting to see how are the Usos gonna play a part in this. Is Jimmy gonna get sick of it? Turn on Roman Reigns? What's gonna happen? It actually leaves some curiosity of the booking going into this. I'm not gonna lie, man. Bronson Reed, when he started off with Evolution, he was more like a background dancer, a cheerleader for Mr. Seth Rollins. I feel like within the past few weeks, even though the booking has been redundant, Bronson Reed has been coming into his own. The tribal thief thing, I don't like that. I wish he had his own gimmick, but cool. Whatever's working, just let it work. Bronson Reed, he came back after his injury. He looks bigger. He looks better. He looks a little bit more fit, a little bit more shape, a little bit more agile. The tsunami, hitting him 10 times, man. Bronson Reed is looking like a beast, bro. I think this should start to show off like last time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed, start the show off. Street fight, man. Start the show off on a high note, bro. Seriously, man. Next, we got Stephanie Valkyrie versus Tiffany Stratton, and I'm giving this an F! Back to the Fs! Bro, Stephanie Valkyrie, Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel Championship is a load of crap, dog. Seriously. Especially when, they all love each other. Stephanie Valkyrie helping out Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton helping out Stephanie Valkyrie. They're in a tag match! The Friday before their big showdown for what's so important. This is the problem with the Crown Jewel Championship. No one cares about it. It holds no weight. It has no clout. It means nothing. In the grand scheme of things, it's actually an argument that the Speed Championship means more than a Crown Jewel Championship. No one cares about this. Tiffany Stratton, you're fresh off the triple botch match. And I know the botch wasn't your fault, but still the match was trash. Stephanie Valkyrie, she's been doing a good job, really. Since she's been coming into WWE, she's been doing good. People sometimes say stuff about her promos. I'm not tripping about her promos because she doesn't know English. So she's going out there, she's getting reps, she's figuring it out. I'm liking what Stephanie Valkyrie doing. I like her whole gimmick. I just hate the booking of this match. I just hate this match. It makes no sense and it's for nothing. Why would I care about this match? Next, you got Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, and I give this a D for doo-doo! A D for doo-doo, man. The only reason I'm not going to give it an F is because, once again, just like the Roman Reigns situation, this has some storyline to it. You got to admit, man, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins lost to Cody Rhodes 300, 400, 500, 600 times. So now he got one more shot. If he loses, Paul Heyman's gonna leave him. If he loses, Seth Rollins might contemplate retirement. His whole world will be crashing down. At first, I was pissed off about this storyline because it's like, bro, like, why? Seth Rollins already lost to him 1,000 times. Why do I want to see this again? But now it's just, as I'm looking over it, it's like, okay, these dudes are going to have a good match. Cool, we know wrestling is not the problem with WWE. There's also some rumors that Brock Lesnar could be showing up in Australia to make sure Seth Rollins go over Cody Rhodes. That could be building towards the War Games situation that's coming up at Survivor Series. I could see all of this happening. Everything that happens, not everything, but I feel like what happens with Roman Reigns and what happens with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins tonight is going to be building towards War Games. If it don't, I'm going to snap! We better not have a pay-per-view like WrestlePalooza. WrestlePalooza. Whatever you want to call it. We better not have another outing like that, man. Seriously. We want to see some storylines being developed. I want to be excited. Okay, I'm not going to be excited. I want to at least care a tiny bit. To wake up 8 a.m. in the morning, Monday morning, to watch Raw. 8 a.m. Monday morning. Who bright idea was that? Seth Rollins has to get his win back. The one thing I don't like about it, it's just so predictable. We all know Seth Rollins gonna go over. It's just about how he's gonna go over. Then after that, what are we doing with Cody Rhodes, bro? What are we doing? Is it time for you to drop the title again? I feel like this second title run is way worse than the first. At least with the first, the next night we got The Rock, the final boss. Then we had the Brock Lesnar feud he was in. Then after that, it kind of went down. This title run is literally nothing to talk about what Cody Rhodes have done so far. Absolutely nothing. Cody Rhodes gonna have to pick it up some way. I don't know if he's just letting creative write whatever he's writing. I don't know what's going on. But Cody Rhodes is being buried. Just these stupid storylines he's in. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about Randy Orton, bro. Is Randy Orton gonna play a part? Is he gonna finally turn heel? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that and what you think about crowd fools. This PLE actually has potential to, make a U-turn in WWE. The only thing good about being at rock bottom, which WWE is at creatively, is nowhere to go but up. Seriously, all we want is a little bit of effort. That's all we asking for. Just a little bit of storylines being built. Something that we could be excited for. Not the same redundant crap. I'm pretty sure they don't want another average grade from ESPN. I'm pretty sure they don't want the ratings to continue to plummet down the toilet, man. So hopefully we got Paul Levesque showing up, not taking a snoozing gorilla and bringing that integrity back like when he was head of creative at NXT Black and Gold. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Also, what happened to Pooh McIntyre? We in Australia overseas and no Drew McIntyre? Like, no CM Punk, no, like, AJ Lee? Yo, there's so many holes in the WWE. It's crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I'ma holler at y'all in the comments, man. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bow!